I
just leave it on the whole.
I was under the impression, just going off of what Discord says, that you had just like gotten really into playing No Man's Sky for a little while and just forgot that we were doing D&D today.
Oh, I have No Man's Sky just running. That's what I was doing before. I just didn't close it out. I just hit the button on my PlayStation.
Oh,
So.
he's doing the Josh.
He's doing the Josh. Jesus.
No, I'm not playing No Man's Sky right now.
A wink.
I am
My
currently.
PlayStation's in the other room. Abraham can attest. It's not possible.
I am pulling Josh right now, but that's just because I've gotten stuck in a spot where I can't really.
Yeah, you're also
see.
streaming what you're playing, so we can easily see what you're doing. It's not secret.
I forgot I did that. Oops.
It's the true Josh.
So we lost a little bit of time to Discord, and we're losing a little bit of time to puppy potty time.
Yeah,
So
puppy potty boy.
Let's just fucking dive into it, shall we?
Yeah.
Last time on D&D, very briefly, since Isaac was held hostage by the post office, we just very quickly explored a little bit around Maelstrom. So we found, most notably, the reason why this place is fucking called Maelstrom is when Aerithir swum out through the pool there into this wide-ass space in the middle here. There's a huge vortex that evidently has drawn ships in here before, because there's this kind of area of seafloor that's just littered with shipwrecks. It also connects out to other areas through other underwater tunnels. But yeah, you guys are basically at the bottom of the ocean here. This area that you found yourselves in initially is pretty chill. There's kind of just some comfortable bedrooms and stuff. But we will take you up to level 2, where we stopped because you guys immediately found, oh look, there's people.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. So as described, there are the eldest 2 princesses, the Storm Giant princesses, who are just having themselves a little fucking jam sesh. And there is one representative apiece of each of the giant races who are apparently just in attendance here. A couple Storm Giant guards. And that was where we left it, because we didn't know if you guys were going to run into there or not. And we weren't going to do so without Isaac. So that being said, what the fuck does the party want to do? Because you're on a staircase, you can see there's a whole bunch of giants in this room. So, you know, go back down or step out here and face the music. Ha 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 ha.
I mean, we really haven't anything else left to explore downstairs, right? I mean, we pretty much covered everything besides, trying to delve further into the Maelstrom room.
Yeah, pretty much what we have is the ability to swim through the Maelstrom and see where all the other gates lead to.
Yeah, to be extra super specific, you're not like chancing getting sucked into the vortex by swimming out into those other tunnels. Like you would have to swim a good like couple hundred feet up to be in any danger.
Right.
And then Brandon also hand waved, holding your breath, because unless we spend fucking forever in there, we'll just kind of say that we swam from one door to another.
Or got into some sort of convoluted, lengthy combat underwater. Like beyond that, I'm not concerned about holding your breath.
Yeah, they do have rules, but they are rather cumbersome. I mean, I don't really. The thing about exploring like around the Maelstrom is like number one, like heavy currents and stuff like that. If we can like maneuver around that at all. I mean.
Well, again, if you go back down and you just swim across to another tunnel, that's fine. It's if you're going up from there that it's potentially risky.
I see.
So we can either come in here and hope they're friends, sneak through here, or swim through the whirlhole. I don't
really fancy our chances sneaking past these people whenever we are in full view as soon as we step out of 2 people on a very prominent ledge. looking over at us with several other giants in the room, may I just add. Giants whom we have murdered their heads of state.
I mean, they might be friendly.
Mm,
Are you ready to bet your life on that?
Not particularly. I mean, we don't really have too many options.
Well, it's that or we start swimming.
I think I could do with a little bit of cardio. Let's go swimming.
Yeah, I think we should go swimming.
All right, back down to level 1. Back down
Anyway,
there.
fuck that.
No, fair enough. Valid concerns. So it's into the big pool, and you swim down through a tunnel of length that I'm not.
How many
gonna be
giants
concerned
were
with.
there again? Just
Lot.
for,
Here, I will give you the specific count. That was 2 storm giant guards, the 2 storm giant princesses, a cloud giant, a fire giant, a frost, and whatever. The total count is 8 that you saw. Plus a crab
Yes.
that was being played as an instrument.
So that my plan does not work.
Keep it in
I
mind,
could-
but
I could maybe displace 2, but not that many.
Just considering that we're fresh off of, barely surviving an encounter with a bunch of fire giants. We took a short rest, by the way, if you want to, get all your fucking spell slots back and some HP back.
Yep.
The really funny part is they spent a short rest in a very uncomfortable room, where if they'd explored so much as another room away, they would have found comfortable living quarters.
Yeah, I'm still mad
Which,
about that.
Cool and all, but if that had been full of giants and we had nothing left,
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
No.
So, you say you have a way of dealing with 2 of them. I got possibly a way of dealing with 1 of them. That's 3 giants down.
That
You
is how
guys got
that is
any
how
other
math works. Well
tricks?
done.
But here's the problem, my friend. I can deal with 2 of them temporarily. I can banish them, but they will come back, and then we have to have a problem to deal with them again. So it would be very temporary.
Secretary.
How long?
Yeah,
How long we talking?
Like, Isaac believes an hour maybe, but I don't even know that that's true. Like, Isaac needs to pull up the spell again, because he just... Oh no, a minute. Not even, so...
yep,
long
splishing
enough for us
into
to
the
get
water we
through the
go.
room.
Yeah.
Yes, if we would like to get Isaac to drag out a token, I can just throw these other motherfuckers in the water.
Where... Okay, there he is, okay.
There he is. All right. So again, you guys are at the sea, this is sea floor here, and you can see these are like some sort of stone walls. They're carved into like a recess at like the bottom of the sea here. Whole bunch of mostly like picked clean hulks of ships. There's a big ass drain in the middle of it. If you want to pull the plug, JK, that's very difficult.
Be fun.
So also just
also if
whack.
we pull the plug, we will also be going down the drain. That's how drains work.
Yeah, there might be some logistical issues with yeah. But as you can
drain
see,
no. More like drain no.
yes, there are 4 other tunnels.
I got
Left or
something
right?
you could drain.
I say we just go clockwise, go on down to this one and figure our shit out.
Sure, that works with me.
I know you can just like unsummon Chunk, but imagine having to like take her through
Blub,
this.
blub,
She's
blub.
like so mad because she's just wet.
Yeah, I'm never gonna unsummon Chunk, because then I gotta resummon Chunk.
5 flooded passageways lead to areas 2, 5, 6, 8, and 11. To area 11 we go.
Over the river and through the woods.
Oh,
That's a whale. Actually, technically, it's not a whale. It's an orca.
Yeah, that's a whole ass Shamu right there.
if I know one thing about killer whales, it's that they actually don't give much of a shit about people.
Wait.
Except this particular orca that really fucking hates people.
Pool is connected to
That'd be really funny.
Not the only Willy I'm freeing.
This
Jesus
is
Christ.
Willie, and he's back for revenge in Free
Guys,
Willy 2.
I can speak to the whale.
Oh, true.
The
I
whale.
can speak whale.
As you
I mean,
guys
so
approach,
can I, but
you will see a killer whale, and it
Fuck
will
up,
kind
Isaac.
of slightly open its mouth, and it'll begin swimming around in circles in this pool.
I was about to have
Beast-
Arthur say something,
I
but
can
then I
beat
remembered.
speech it, yeah.
Well, no,
I can actually speak whale, not your bullshit Finding Nemo bullshit.
I can't speak with animals. What the fuck? I'm a fucking.
Now here's the
Wait, are
question.
Yeah, but I can cast it. But I can cast it. I can cast it as at will without having to expend any components.
Aren't we also underwater though? By the way.
Listen, when I like
Yeah, so.
take a meme spell, every now and then it comes in handy.
Hey, what do you think you have to be to be able to speak whale? You think we're speaking whale on land?
Whales here underwater. That's where their ears are.
I don't think
That's
that's the
where
issue.
their
I think
views
I
are.
don't think the issue is speaking to the whale underwater. It's the issue of water rushing into your mouth as you open it.
Whale,
No. Haven't you ever like put your head into like the bathtub and tried to talk in the bathtub?
We're completely submerged.
Yes?
Incidentally, this conversation is entirely hypothetical because
Yeah, this is
you
out of
guys open
character.
your
We
mouth
know.
and like,
I was gonna say, yeah,
what
if you can
new?
speak, by the way, you need to do verbal components, which I probably think you can't do underwater. So, we should probably, fucking, let me look and see. Did I take Misty Step? I don't think I can actually. Or I think I can maybe because of like, fuck, I need to like look at that later.
Oh, so we got to get past the whale to get on the land, is what you're saying?
Yeah. So I think we just, fucking. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Arthurs is gonna start scooting on over. He's gonna, like, wait for the whale to, like, get onto, like, maybe immediately pass. Video game stealth section rules. Wait for them to pass immediately, then start going.
Cool. It starts passing this way. It's going clockwise.
Up to the surface.
It senses, and you're up on the surface, and you climb on, and it immediately jumps up, kind of brings like the front of itself up onto
It's Pokemon rules. It can come on land.
like up onto the floor, and it starts singing at you.
Oh.
We could come on land too. They're
Yeah.
not special.
While
Yeah.
it's distracted, I'm gonna quick bump bump.
Cool.
Let's go.
You're friendly, aren't you?
Quick, somebody talk to him. I don't speak whale.
Yeah, Brock,
speak whale.
if you want to
Hi-
speak
hi-
to him, by
hi,
all
whale.
means.
I'm trying to find out what noises these motherfuckers make.
They do like these pretty
They like-
long, piercing woos, you know what I mean?
They like,
They click too.
yeah. And apparently they have a language structure that's kind of similar to Chinese.
Chinese is a very efficient language.
Don't go racist with that, Brandon, please.
For what? For what?
No,
The
it makes-
second I said that, I'm like, oh no, did I just write
This is
a
how
check
we get
that
a
I
Chinese
didn't wanna
whale.
be cashed?
Here
It
comes
makes a
another
series of
Chinese
clicking noises at you
earthquake.
guys, and it will go ooh, 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 rhythmically and melodically, like actually, like not just like vague orca sounds, but it actually sounds like it's singing.
Brock, do the
And
thing.
it'll also kind of like clap its fins together.
It's like standing there. He's like, no, Cinder said he was going to do the thing. I'm not doing the thing.
All right, I'll do the thing. Hello, friends. You sing a very pretty song.
Thank you, fish. Fish now? I do the song. I get the fish.
Can I see a fish that I can snatch up real quick?
Nope.
Uh,
This place may be underwater, but they don't just
You're
have like piles
fucking
of
dead
fish.
to me.
I'm gonna kill
um,
you in every generation. You're family now.
Island, we do not have any fish.
Do we have
We
any
do have
fish friends?
ratchets. I don't know if that'll make it sick.
We need fish.
They want fish. I mean, it's their.
Don't you have a hat of vermin? And
Yeah,
they're
but-
fish, you can make some
Oh, I can do
fish life.
they're frogs. I can do frogs.
Would you like a
Frog-
frog?
Yeah.
It's basically a food.
Yeah, it's basically a fish.
I don't know what
I'll-
this is. Is it food?
Yep. So I'll had a vermin to get me a frog and throw the frog boy at the whale.
Oh, the frog fucking disappears in an instant, and the whale's like, thank you.
Yes. No problem. I have many frogs, but only certain times of day. Friends, what do we need to ask this whale? It's like I've been gone for a few weeks and don't know what what our next
I didn't
steps
have
are.
any questions particularly for this whale. It was mostly like, hey man, don't kill us. We just want to swim through.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
mean-
doing here.
Yeah, I was going
yes.
to say
Why are
something
why
like
are
that.
you like lone creature down here? It seems pretty desolate.
Well, I'm not alone. I mean, people come by here, I get fed. Sarissa takes me out for swims.
So are you? No, I'm trying to think of a
Chinese
less
or
offensive way to
Japanese?
say pit.
Have you
So
ever
are
watched
you here? Are you here? Are you here on your own free will, or have you been here for a while? Are you pet whale or free whale? Are you free willy?
I was about to say, like you said, free will.
I was also
I mean,
gonna
if
say.
he got sucked down here, I don't think he could go back up.
Free Willy side quest is wild.
Let's fucking go.
Oh, Sarissa and I are companions. She took care of me when I was a young little calf all by myself.
All right. So it is you could leave, but you choose to be here.
Oh yes, I just go out through the tunnel and go up.
All right. Just making
Oh.
sure.
Oh, ask if he can help us. You know, ask him. I don't. Is it a boy or a girl?
Oh yes. What is your name, whale?
I don't know that it has one.
Will the whale? Really?
William.
William.
If he can,
William Macy.
Is that a?
William, it's middle initial H. Is it William H. Macy or what's the middle? I don't.
I'm kind of missing who this is.
It's the Green Goblin, isn't it?
Oh, you're asking the
I was
wrong
gonna
No.
name him
motherfucker.
after the killer whale that killed multiple people.
Yeah, William H. Macy.
Killer
Not the not. Yeah, no, it's the.
It's
Isn't
My
not-
it?
name is Shin Yi.
Is that really it?
That's what Sarissa calls me.
Huh.
She says it sounds
Oh.
Chinese.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
Sunrose, do you think you can ask them to help us get out? If they can get out of here, maybe we can ride on its back and escape
So
this place.
you said there are tunnels. So which way do you go to surface?
I mean, I go up. It's a little tricky because there's the maelstrom, but I mean,
Are
You
you
know,
able to navigate the maelstrom?
oh yes.
If we bring lots of fish, would you be able to transport us through maelstrom if need be? Not right now, but if need be.
As long as Sarissa's okay with that, I don't see why not, and I don't imagine she'd be opposed.
Who is this Sarissa? Is she very big?
Oh, she's taller than you. She's a princess.
She's one of the people playing music up there.
Oh,
I have a question. Has Sarissa been talking about any kind of goals lately or activities that she might be a part of or that her people might be doing?
She's been sad that her father's been missing. Oh, and she's been,
Oh,
I mean, she's been especially sad that her mother's dead.
oh yeah,
Does-
that That's upsetting, I'm sure.
Yeah, that will put a damper on things.
What happened to her mother? Do we know this?
This is news to you all. You didn't know shit about their queen being dead.
Oh, okay. Well, what happened to her mom?
I don't know. She went out one day and apparently she's gone now. Very sad. She was always very nice.
Those
Guys, I think we're getting important lore drops.
Is Sarissa's new visitors are they friendly towards Sarissa, or is it not so friendly environment right now?
New visitors? I wouldn't know anything about that.
Huh. She hasn't taken the guests here, I guess.
I think it's a reasonable assumption. Let me ask you. All right, how about this? Ask him about the other tunnels and what they might lead to. See if we can get a lay of the land.
So, in these other tunnels, you were able to swim around. Kind of what's around? Where's your favorite places to visit down here?
That's a good question. Let's have the DM look around. Well, if you headed straight ahead out the tunnel and a little bit to the right, I mean, I just wouldn't. That's where the crabs live. I think they just kind of just forage whatever drops down to the bottom. If there's ships or whatever, they kind of pick them clean. They're not nice.
Good.
Are they big crabs or little crabs?
Bigger than you.
It does seem to be the theme, huh?
Again, straight out of here, but a little to the left instead of the right. That would be another killer whale like me. I think he's Nims. He's not nice. I don't get along with him.
Is he nice to Sarissa or just not nice to you?
I don't know how much Sarissa's interacted with him. I mean,
he doesn't come in this room.
He tried to once when he smelled a bunch of fish in here, and we snapped at each other a little bit. He's not nice. I don't like him.
Fair enough.
And that other pool, the tunnel on the left, that would be Mirren's whale. He's also kind of a dick. You guys are lucky you came in here. I mean, let me think. Yeah, if you'd gone in any other tunnel, they're not very nice.
What I'm picking up is most people in this place are kind of assholes, but there are a few not assholes, like you.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, the giants that come around, they're all nice. Well, I mean, there was a time that Sarissa's sister threw some garbage in my pool, and another time that Nim was making fun of my song. They're also not that nice. But I mean, everyone else is pretty great around here.
This sounds like a lot of assholes still.
So, I guess the next question: how often does Sarissa come down here? And do you think she will be coming soon?
I mean, a few times a day. Give me some food and talk to me when she needs to. Maybe go out for a ride. I don't know.
Do you think she's about due to come feed you?
Probably not.
And I look at the rest of the party and says, because negotiating with one giant may be easier than a room full of giants.
I agree with you there.
And if she is semi-nice, maybe we would just be able to converse? Maybe?
We have information on the threat that is plaguing her father's court. We are hopefuls for finding her father. Ergo, we have similar goals. We should lean on this whenever we speak to her. Let her know that we are of similar minds.
And that we are not here because we want to do anything bad necessarily. We just kind of had to come here or die.
Right.
Is there any other questions for the nice whale before I give him next frog, and we go our ways?
What was
Can I
that?
put
In?
my kitty cat on top of his head?
What is it?
I was pulling out bullshit questions.
Oh, I didn't get it because like there was competing.
Yes, I also didn't clock what was said or asked.
Amy there.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you say?
Just like, can I put my cat on his head?
Ah.
Give him a pet?
He will open his mouth as if to eat the cat, and he's gonna do it. And
Oh, it's probably very nutritional. The second she dies, she poofs into nothing.
Right. I summon the frog and like put it on like the top of his like head
Like
snout
his
thing, so he does a trick.
Oh, he'll do that. He'll go up on it.
Yeah.
What an excellent whale.
Tippy toes, so to speak, kind of balance on the nose for a second, and then gulp.
All right. So far, every whale I've met has been a good whale. So
1 for 1. Let's go.
So there is a door over there, and looks like a staircase over here.
and is this a spiral staircase down here?
Yes.
What is this?
What is what? Sorry?
This.
That. Is there a description of an enemy chest? Okay, yeah, so that's like a hollowed out an enemy, I guess. All green and frilly. You can kind of like pop the top off, and there is a black sack, like made of some sort of leather. It's weird. Based on the smell, you'd assume that this big sack inside of this weird chest is full of fish.
Good for future.
Interesting.
Yeah, if we need to give him some more treats, we can stop summoning frogs.
The wholesale slaughter of summoned frogs. All right. Well, are we posting up here and waiting for her to get out and come?
Might as well look around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's just
Stairs or door?
Frogs can go over here.
Yeah, let's do the door.
The door.
To the door.
Door. More chests. More
Let's
chests.
see. An ugly bookshelf made from shipwreckage stand against one wall, packed with tomes. Notably, these tomes are not giant-sized; they're you guys-sized.
What do you mean, you guys?
You people. There are also 2 anemone chests and a table with a concave top made from a huge mussel shell.
I'll look at the books.
Yeah,
Let's
Eric,
check out these
over.
chests.
Alright, so first the books. The covers and on further inspection, the pages of these books are wrinkled and stained by seawater. Most of the writing is smeared and barely legible, if at all. On the top of the bookcase, you can see a giant-sized spyglass, which is presumably how Sarissa reads any of these. The chests. Let's see. We have a flag bearing the crest of Waterdeep that is worth 25 gold pieces. I forget who is
Interesting.
keeping track of this shit of like loot. Here, loot lists. I'll post a thing in the loot list thing. So a flag Waterdeep worth 25 gold pieces, and perhaps more interestingly, a bundled up tapestry embroidered with an image of a dashing human knight mounted on an armored white warhorse that is worth 750 gold pieces.
Good God.
Are you guys taking these?
Maybe we
Yes.
hold off on stealing things before. Hold off until after we've spoken to the inhabitant of these rooms. Yes.
Fair enough.
Maybe don't become
Fine.
little thieves if we're trying to maybe make friends here.
Agreed.
We
Yeah,
could.
fair.
I could always make a bag of holding, and we can always come back.
Yeah, if we want a picture, we'll come back for a picture.
Actually, I am gonna take it briefly and go back to the whale and see if whale recognizes individual in picture or if it's just fancy picture.
I think most of this stuff is just stuff that got dragged down here, but it's worth a shot.
The whale has no idea who that's supposed to represent. It's
Cool.
just like
I'm just making sure because with it being human sized, I didn't know if there was a person of relevance.
not that he knows. And
Okay.
even if you guys made some sort of history check or something, you don't know. It's just like stylized art.
Right.
Okay, sounds good. I put it back.
So the staircase to the east, then, it's a staircase going down a little bit into a submerged chamber. Are we gonna go splish splashing?
Is there water that we'd have to go to?
You'd have to go down into the water if you're going down the stairs.
Did you remove a chunk for this?
Does that?
He's,
Okay,
he's asking if we're doing it.
I see. Okay. It doesn't look that bad. I mean, unless these clams are mean and evil. But I mean, you know.
And then a bunch of crabs.
I mean, fuck it. Arthur's been the fucking, lead diver for a lot of this, so he'll do a little splish.
Cool. Everybody give me a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
'Cause you
Yeah,
guys...
how's our swimming rabbit in plate armor doing?
Yeah, that's about
Oh.
what I thought.
Hold on. Where's
Dude,
my shit?
Me
Where
and
is
Josh
it?
are so fucking stealthy.
If
It's
any-
ridiculous.
If
So
anything,
fucking well.
if anything though,
Holy shit.
the underwater will like lube up the armor and it not be as cling clangy,
Yeah,
right?
that is how that works.
Yeah, but I'd be splashing around. I'm swimming in armor. I'd be splashing the fuck out of it.
So with Erithir and
I'm curious how
Brock
you're gonna
and
spin
Mango
this. I'm
kind
not
of-
opposed, but I'm curious.
with Erithir, Brock, and Mango kind of taking the lead, they immediately like hold out hands to like whoa, kind of grab Ito as he's like flailing in the water in such a way that like, you know when you don't quite have your balance in the water, and you're just kind of like going sideways in every which ways. That's kind of how he's
Swimming
flailing
like a
about.
toddler.
Like he was probably gonna end up like hitting the bottom of the floor there. But you guys stop the two clunkier members of the party as you realize there are not one but two storm giants in these rooms here.
Oh,
So these are submerged chambers here, and these two storm giants are napping. They're actually kind of almost like seat belted in to positions with kelp, so that they're not just like drifting around. So they're like resting / guarding in this cave, but I mean they're asleep and they're kind of like seat belted in with kelp. But yeah, no, if you guys are to proceed any further into this room, it is going to be very difficult because stealth. Because
Yeah,
like
I don't think
you
we need
are,
to be in here.
yeah, I think
like
we're,
you
I
are
think we're
I'm
good.
gonna head back. I
Can
don't
we
think-
at least like, without going any further, kind of like peek around at least, like maybe like
I think this is a bedroom.
you
I
can
think that we
see
are-
giant clam, giant clam, giant clam, giant clam. You can kind of see maybe another clam over there. But also, again, two storm giants.
Yeah, no. Definitely good on this. Definitely think we're good. Let's just
Yeah.
back the fuck out and camp out for our princess to come on around. Like, if we were more antagonistic in this general, like, deal, then it'd be one thing. But we've been pretty,
The last thing we need is the princess to come down, and we slaughtered her best friends.
Right, exactly.
Killed the whale, killed the guards, robbed everything.
It's not what it looks like, we swear.
We really tried to stop it from being what it looks like.
We felt really bad about it.
Okay, I need to check the area that those stairs lead up to, in case you guys are going to be interrupted by someone else.
Frankly, we did better than we normally do.
Do we want to hide out or make ourselves known immediately?
I would say hi.
We do have
Yeah, I
this
don't-
large dead anemone.
Anemone.
The fish anemone?
Anemone.
Anemone?
Anemone.
Up to.
Anemone.
Mango, I know you're smarter than this. Come on.
I know, I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
You want to go in there with all the fish?
We're not gonna go in it. Like, hide behind it.
Is there a behind anything when they're that big?
In between the staircase and the anemone.
Rocks in the corner, like, I'm in the.
It's hard to say with his beak.
So how long are people willing to wait, I suppose is the question.
Can we at least
Probably-
peek at the top of the stairs to see what's on the other end, or is this going to be another thing of like the same big scary room, just another entrance?
That's a good point. Yeah, maybe we give it a look first thing.
Do some recon.
Yeah.
Because I would like to talk to the girl one-on-one instead of like 10-on-1. That'd be nice.
Congratulations, you've circumvented a secret door that I now don't have to hide.
Hooray!
So up to the second floor. Here, I'm gonna click and drag, you bastards.
Oh no, we lost Brock.
Yeah, he didn't drag himself onto this map. Brock, if you could throw yourself down. I mean, you can see where the people is.
I miss him so much.
Rock falls out of the sky through a little portal. Just lands next to him. He's like, I don't know what just happened.
I swear this never happens.
So you ascend the staircase a little bit, not all the way, and you can see on this level there's clearly a door of sorts, not like it's a secret door. There's clearly like an indentation that you can like maybe push or pull to open.
Yeah.
Rock will both push and pull.
Well, through either motion, one or the other, you can freely go into this area here. This area that has a muscle shell table in the middle of the room. Lining the walls are two giant-sized wooden bookshelves. There's also two anemone chests. And then there's stairs going down that way.
Yeah, I mean, can we poke in these You said these are... I was gonna say, yeah, you said these are shelves?
Yep, those are two bookshelves. This it has the vague vibe of like a sitting room, except giant-sized and like an enemy chests and seashell table.
Right. Excuse me. No, let's keep poking around. I think like go a little further in. Probably, if we could do we need to redo stealth checks from earlier?
I'm not worried about it right this second. So you can go east down that short little staircase, or you could go back through the secret door and up another level if you wanted to. So eastbound and down, or up to the next floor?
Yeah, you don't understand what you just did. That's a fucking sleeper agent activation phrase for me and Emily.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you probably just caught a glimpse of the thing. I was like, which area is this again? Oh yeah,
Yeah, I saw 3 people with
Yeah.
unique portraits.
yeah. Yeah. Let's probably get some stealth checks going then.
Son
Well,
of a
can I
bitch.
ask about Trace?
I will permit you to cast that before people make the rolls. That's fine.
Was
Now that we've seen
Was it a +5?
people plus 10.
Maybe it's plus 10.
+10? Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Great.
Oh.
Can't believe the lowest that you can roll is
Ah.
still better than Sinros.
And may I just remind everyone that we are playing, if by default 5th edition rules means that a nat 1 does not automatically fail on a skill check. Meh.
Unless it's a house rule, which we have not decided
No,
on.
that is rules as written. Nat 1s affect like attack rolls and shit like that, but skill checks.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like house rules, we can make it to where nat 1s do something beyond attack rolls. But we don't do that.
Here, do you guys want to kind of like line yourselves up like you're all pressed against the wall here, like me, in whatever order you're going? Because the order might matter depending on how we do.
I'd say Ito's probably the back at the back.
I will do face things.
Ito is the one that we trust to move stealthily the least right now, so
Rock here, you're probably out front.
So from what you can glimpse from around the corner here, you see the back of a throne. The interesting thing about this throne, from what you can see, you don't see anything touching the floor. Yes, in fact, on further inspection, it is not touching the floor at all. It is hovering about a foot off the ground.
Sick.
as any person should.
The feet, such as they are, of the throne, despite not touching the floor, look like dragon skulls.
Sick as fuck.
Here, I'm just gonna show the players. Or will I? Yeah, it's fine. Whatever, that's fine. Show the players.
Damn.
That's
sick.
fucking rad.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So that is what you see from behind, of course, not from the front. You can see there's someone sitting in it. There's someone at her right, and if you crane your neck real hard, you can see there's also someone on her left. It definitely looks like some sort of throne room and/or amphitheater.
Is there a chance in hell that we could recognize or guess who these people are?
Well, I know that we're looking for a fucking blue dragon in disguise, and isn't this a very angular-looking woman with blue hair?
I'll also note, helpful fellow that I am, that it's the two eldest sisters who apparently seized power, and there was two very similar-looking storm giants who were playing the crab organ and singing. And so, that's who is not in this room.
Yeah, there's
We
I really
could go ask.
No, you moron, no. Are they? I mean, they're sitting and I'm assuming like holding court or like talking amongst themselves. Are they saying anything?
You can hear some whispered words. Jesus, what's this giant scale? It's like 50 feet away.
Yeah, because the guy that's on the right, not to be too meta, but he's on the compass rose on this map, so...
You can hear them talking, although they are still 50 feet away, and it's kind of murmured. So if you wanted to hear what they're saying specifically, you would need to go closer. But it doesn't look like there's anyone like in attendance. It kind of looks like it's just three of them chilling.
Can
Hold on, Can I? Yeah, I might as well just reveal that room.
Let's see.
There's a room behind you with some barrels and shit. And what about this one?
Fear the third barrel.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I can look and hear through Chunk.
Oh god. Very not at all out of place, Chunk.
She is even smaller than us. She'd be like a fucking roach to these giants.
You know, I'm not gonna say that's not true.
I'm going to send my baby off for some recon.
This really, really fat little cat.
Do we have a character sheet for Chunk? We must, right?
I believe we did make one, yes. Let me...
I mean, if you need like a cat stat block, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, it's stealth +4. Yeah.
Man, she's got even less stealth than I do.
Yeah, but she
Anyway.
doesn't have a proficiency bonus, you know what I mean?
Does she get the +10?
No, you didn't cast it on the cat.
Fuck.
Well, hang on. Like, how many people does Pass Without Trace get? Because Emily always has Chunk out.
True dat. I'll just fucking say, why not? Sure, it'll get past another trace. Because it'll need it. But then it is small. Whatever. Can I
It's
get...
each creature I choose, so.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. Can I get a stealth roll from Chunk?
Does the sheet let me do that? We will see.
D20 plus 14.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Ugh. 14.
Oh,
Damn.
molds.
She's so fucking stealthy, my little baby girl.
She just molds into the wall.
Even we're like, where the
So-
fuck did she go?
So here's what happens. You know, the throne does not touch the floor, so very, very handy for a cat. She just slips underneath the throne. So you have a great hiding spot here. You can't see who's on the throne, but you can clearly see the person on the left, the person on the right. Do I have descriptions of these fucking people? Room. Does this guy have a description? So there's an older looking male storm giant. He's got some gray in his beard. Very much gives off like advisor to the throne type of vibes. You can hear through the cat too, can't you?
Yep.
Perfect.
I can completely become the cat, basically.
During the course of conversation, you'll hear him referred to as Uthor. Loading, please wait. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Doesn't really say what they were talking about, but you know what? I'll just roll with it. The gist of their discussion is musing on, where King Hecaton could possibly be. Their kind of ongoing theory is maybe he's looking for whichever small folk murdered the Queen Neri. Sarissa will kind of I gave away her name, but it's not like it's a fucking mystery. Sarissa on the throne will kind of chime in well, we don't know for sure that it was small folk who killed her. She sounds like she says this sincerely, but there's a bit of hesitation in her voice. But I mean, her two advisors there sound pretty convinced that was small folk who murdered her. Yeah, one second, I can get a little more for you. Yeah, the advisor on the left, best you can tell her name is... Oh, I just had it.
Her name is Blue Dragon.
Hymitri? Yeah, that's a pronunciation for it. Hymitri.
Well,
But yeah, it sounds like they're just kind of quietly discussing possibilities of where's King Hackathon, and yeah, dead mom, sad.
so I guess.
Do I get the gist that if we were to interrupt this conversation, it would go anything but terrible?
That is entirely, I mean, subjective.
We are
It's-
also looking for the king. We also want this to end.
Yeah,
We
but who
could
knows
team
if
up.
who knows if like they're like, oh, what if we want to find the king so we can stab him in the butt? All
But he's
kinds.
their king.
Yeah, but they did. He was ousted. You know what I mean? Or at the very he went missing.
Disappeared.
What I'm saying
Other
here is
phrase.
that there was a fucking there was a power vacuum that was filled, and those are not always exactly, eager to be unfilled, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just like, you know what I mean?
Well, here are the pieces I'll lay in front of you. You're pretty well figured out that the two storm giants who were over there performing for the court are Nim and what's her fucking face. They're basically the two that seized power. They're just kind of showing off over there. This is a royal throne in a royal court, which by process of elimination, since it's not King Hecatan and it's not the dead queen, makes this Sarissa. Sarissa's whale said she's all kinds of sweet. Also, her study has like books from small folk. Think of that what you will.
I can't talk to her using Chunk, so I couldn't try to secret her away or over here or anything. Let me double check.
Wait, Sitneros, you can still speak whale. Could you imitate the sound of the whale in distress?
I mean, I don't think it's so much that he spoke whale as like his stuff was magically translated, right? Like,
yeah.
Think that's yeah.
Could you still do it?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just like with your mouth?
If there are any other better ideas, I
No.
will give it a shot if need be, but I don't know that I'm in love with it.
Maybe we could just stand by the secret door or behind the secret door and wait for her to go see the whale. That is something she will organically do eventually.
Yeah, that's
And
kind of
the
what I'm
others
thinking.
The others
Alternatively,
don't
do
like.
any of our casters have like send message or something? Like,
If I could send a message through Chunk, I would, but I don't have send message, and I can cast spells through Chunk, but all of my spells are fire, and I don't think that's how you make a friend down here.
Aether has message.
But you can't cast through Chunk.
Yeah, but
Only
it's
I
it's
can.
120 feet. I could reach.
yeah, but I think you have to have line of sight, right?
Yeah.
She's relaxed enough on the throne, like you'll occasionally see her like leaning to one side or like a little bit of her hand that will suffice for the purposes of LOS.
So what's the play? We are
I
small.
say we wait for her to visit her fishy friend.
I mean, I can.
What are we in a rush for?
That's a good point. I don't know. We would be stirring the pot a little bit, yes. Yeah, I say we just go back and wait. Like we can keep the message thing like on, on hold. But I mean, like we don't necessarily need to like jolt her. Like the moment that I use message, she's gonna like, you know what I mean? Like she's gonna at least probably start.
And she might
a
bring
little bit.
guards. We want a conversation, not a fight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm of similar
Well, if
idea with
everybody
Emily.
agrees, I will bring Chunk back, and we will go chill with a whale until she comes visit us.
Do 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 do. Well, because I say so, and because they are having an inherently stressful conversation, it won't be too long until, sure enough, you hear some footsteps coming down the stairs. I won't make you guys re-roll stealth. Just fuck it. Just fuck it.
We're sitting on the ground eating our peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Like, what? You wanted us to hide?
That said, I do need to locate a token for her. Where is she?
Why would we hide? Nobody else is here.
I mean, the bedroom right over there with two giants, but whatever. Let them sleep.
Storm giants? No. What are even these names? Who are these people? This is not helpful. Wait. Ta-da! Yeah. So, stepping out from the staircase, of course, will be Sarissa, who will immediately kind of dip her legs into the pool, and the whale will come and kind of like jump up in her lap, essentially, and like it's like dog behavior, except giant sized, and it's a whale.
All right. Who wants to cordially greet her first?
Ooh, I can do it. I can do it.
I don't think you should.
Rock smooths his feathers back on his head and goes, I'll do it.
Oh, for the love of.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We just need one normal interaction to set this up.
Yeah,
I can do it. I can do it. I promise I can do it.
Already sauntering
Two
up.
people who could say something weird.
Sarissa.
We're not fucking her.
Yeah,
I
Arethyr
promise
will.
I can do it.
Arethyr will saunter up and he will like gently, he will just like say, "Forgive the intrusion, Your Grace, Lady Sir." One more time the name, like I've heard it like 5 times. I'm just like, one more time.
Sarissa.
Lady Sarissa.
Yeah, the second you begin speaking, she of course jolts in surprise. Roll initiative. No, just kidding.
No, yeah. I greet you in peace. We
are also not here by choice, if that helps anything.
What's up, Ladybird?
Yes. Ladybird, wow.
Damn it.
He says, "We, that is my companions and I, have come from far away from the land of the small folk to speak to you about the troubles that are plaguing you and your father's court."
And by extension, the entirety of the Sword Coast.
Yes.
She will take a single step back, and she will look at each of you in turn, thoughtfully, clearly like assessing you and weighing your words. And the first thing she'll say is, "What do you know about my father?"
That he's missing.
We know that King Hecaton is
It's
missing.
a lot more complicated than he's just somewhere else.
We have spoken to the what was the oracle, was it, at the temple that we went to, the Eye of the Allfather?
Yep, the oracle at the Eye of the Allfather.
We have spoken to the oracle of the Eye of the Allfather, and we have learned a great deal of many things. That there's a traitor in your midst, one who does not appear to be what they seem, who has much to do with your father's disappearance. What, to the degree of what exactly, we are unsure, but that is what we are here to find out.
That is a lot to take in. That is also quite the accusation to make, that there's a traitor in our midst. Who is
Oh, nasty dragon.
We're just telling you what we were told by the Oracle. We don't even understand some of what it gave us as information. It's quite frankly, we gave it very straightforward questions and got very concerning and confusing answers.
We understand that there is a blue dragon that has infiltrated your this court by the name, and we got the name right.
Imrith.
Iamrith, yeah. Yeah, by the name of Iamrith, who we believe seeks to exploit the long-held animosity between giant kind and dragon kind to, well, topple the ordning, which they have so far successfully done a bang-up job at, if you do not mind my saying.
You can see a number of emotions play across her face in like the span of a couple seconds, from shock to almost like a bitter bemusement, before she says, "I believe we know if a blue dragon was in our court."
Well, that's the whole point of it being a traitor, is that you wouldn't. I feel like one of the questions that we asked that would be very relevant to your interest is we did ask where your father went and if he was alive, and it very nicely told us that he's alive, and very oddly couldn't tell us where he is.
Well, I'm not inclined to believe everything you say as you say it. The simple fact that you're here, there is a certain pathos to what you say. If you've truly spoken to the Oracle of the Eye of the Allfather.
I'm kind of debating whether or not
speak.
Yeah. I'm debating whether or not to like break out one of the conch shells, because like, you know,
Got a little
We have
con
to
cheer.
the other giants, but the other giants didn't want to talk to us.
the storm giants have been fucking up the Sword Coast. Like, to be fair,
Yeah, I'm not quite so worried about them. They really
They're
weren't on
into
my list.
war. We're more into peace and love.
Jesus Christ, Josh, Jesus Christ.
So,
Rock is the eyebrows.
so I suppose I should ask before we get any further into this. What is your interest in all of this? Why are you here?
You see, the entirety of the Sword Coast is getting like really fucked up by various giant clans, all trying to, gun for the lead spot in the ordning.
How much do you
And so
know?
that's kind of where all of this started, was just investigating why everything's falling apart, and then it got a lot more complicated.
How much do you know about what's been happening in the realm of the small folk outside of the Maelstrom?
As of late, not a great deal. We've been somewhat isolated here of late.
Hey, well, do you want me to give you the TLDR of what everybody else is doing, or do you want the dirty details?
I don't know what a TLDR is, but
It's an elven name. It's hereditary. That's not important right now. Kidding.
Well, let's get where we started with
Nightstone.
the Cloud Giants destroying a town to get a rock that we still don't know why they needed that rock. And then there was more giants that took over a dam and walled off the water so that they could basically steal crops and feed them to their leader so that she could get really big.
it is about this point that Sarissa will kind of she will regain some composure from the initial shock of, a bunch of small folk just randomly showing up in her home. She will just kind of bring her fingers to the bridge of her nose real quick, and she'll just hold on a moment. This is a lot of important business pertaining to not just my people, but all people. This is not a conversation to be had just here, just with the lot of us here. Hold on a moment. She will look past you. She'll sigh. She'll pick up. I'll just say she'll pick up a medium-sized, like, hermit crab. She'll like, sorry about this little fellow. She will fucking whip it like a baseball past you guys, into the submerged room. Like, you'll hear like a sploosh as it impacts the water. A couple moments later, you'll
It's just a
see
pot that's hot.
you'll see one of the storm giant guards be like, intruder, and she will raise her hand like, no. They are visitors to our court. Please bring them to the throne room. You may as well take them up this staircase now. I suppose that is the most direct route.
You take me exactly.
It's like trying too hard, buddy. No, I'm kidding.
Pot size for her pleasure.
Aretha will say, "We thank you for your grace. I hope that we can solve the problems affecting both of our peoples together."
Yes, we will get to the bottom of this. She will disappear into the staircase as Storm Giant guards step forward. One of them will just say, "Give the princess a minute." They have great swords.
They're doing really well.
They have great swords. They're not about to cut you down, but they'll just kind of give her the old 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, etc. Like, all right, that should be enough time. She should be ready to receive you, and they will guide you back up the staircase. We going back, folks. We going back up to the throne room.
And we're not dead yet, so that's good.
Yeah, this is going great as far as like being dead goes.
Now we're just going to be surrounded by people that could squash us.
Beautiful
Yeah,
women.
But we've instilled doubt in one of the in one of the prime players here, which is important.
Mango is on top of the throne. There we go.
She's done it.
So a little more description.
We're done. We won. Roll title.
Hall of the Wormskull Throne. Maelstrom's throne room resembles an amphitheater. There's stone bleachers that overlook an oblong chamber with a 50 feet deep pool of seawater near its center. In the middle of the bleachers is an archway with 2 doors in it. A submerged passageway that leads from the bottom of the pool, sinkhole, blah blah blah, is designed to serve as an escape route. Blah 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 blah. Facing the pool and the doors are 3 enormous thrones. The middle one is obviously the most prominent one. I mean, it's the fucking Wormskull throne. The 2 smaller thrones that flank it are made of coral and giant seashells. Yeah, since you guys are brought in, one of the storm giants is going to step out through these doors. You'll hear some words. These 2 idiots who you guys did not see previously will make themselves useful. He'll come back. In the meantime, you guys are standing before the princess in the throne room. What do?
It seems a lot less private than the first conversation.
Yes, well, now I have my advisors with me, and we will hear all you have to say. You immediately... Not that you didn't already have some super fucking quizzical looks from the 2 advisors as they saw, they're small folk, and they're also being brought in through the back of the throne room.
Ooh.
But
Again,
yeah, they are
we
looking
didn't
at you
choose
guys.
to be here. We couldn't knock on your front door. Sorry.
We have
Did I slip in there?
The advisor on her right, Uthor, will speak up and say, "We got a very abridged version, but for our benefit, please do explain here. Why are you here?"
Do you want the why are we here specifically, like the overall, or like what's going on in the outside world that we would like help with?
Why are you here?
We are here because the instability that has afflicted the Ordning has... what's the word I'm looking for? Has poorly affected our realm. We have been traveling and questing for months, trying to right...
Undoing damage, by the
Yes.
way.
And we have come here after learning much, including from the Oracle, the Eye of the Allfather, that it would perhaps be best to seek a solution at the heart of the problem.
Heart of the problem, you'll hear from the advisor on Sarissa's left, Hymetry, implying that we are to blame for your ill fortunes. That is so very like the small folk, so
No,
small-minded.
please. Your presence is not the cause of the problem, it is the absence of another that is. And that would be King Hecaton, who disappeared without a trace, without explanation. It was his departure that caused the Ordning to come crashing down, and for all of the giants of Faerun to start pursuing their own agendas.
Though we do mourn the loss of Queen Neri, and we are still looking for our missing king, this is Uthor speaking, the affairs of our realm are in order.
I don't think that all the other giants are gonna agree with you for that.
Yes, the other giant clans have thrown off your authority. Quite handily, I
Do you
might
need
say.
a list of all of their plans to grab in the power vacuum? Because they all have plans. There's only like one of them that we really haven't figured out what their plan was, and I don't know why they needed the big rock.
Well,
Big
that
rock
is why.
is a mystery.
That is why our rulers were meeting in the other room with representatives from the other giants.
Do the
I
other
don't
giant...
think they care what you think.
What other giants? Because
Yes. Do the other giants know that their leaders are dead?
Most of them.
You get some especially curious looks from the advisors.
apparently
And-
we're just submitting to this right now. Okay. Yeah. So we've had some run-ins with other giants, and
Pretty much all of the leaders, except for maybe some of the fire giants and the cloud giants, for sure are still alive.
yeah,
all
the
the
cloud
other-
giants kind of kicked our asses, but the rest of them we pretty much dealt with.
And
yeah,
so,
everybody else.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
You're
and
fine.
so the other leaders are dead. Are we to assume by your hands?
You
they-
would be right.
They threatened our realms and we defended ourselves, yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Rock flexes. What's it?
Look, if we
What's
could
the
have just
princess?
gotten them to leave, they would have been fine. The ultimate problem is that all of them have their own agendas and they don't care what everybody else's agenda is.
And they
And
did
so
specifically...
they're destroying and taking whatever they want.
And they are so different from you. You'll hear from Hymetry. They're so different from you. Your own agendas. You
Well, to be
When
fair,
is
I hadn't
Oh,
killed
my
a
agenda
giant
is I want to
or,
go home.
or
I'm really
enslaved a
tired.
race of people before you guys showed up. So
Yeah, I got a bar back at home and I kind of wanted to be there instead, but like you can't have a bar if your city's getting flattened. So that's kind of this is unfortunate.
Yes, the...
If we could have just gotten all of them to just go to your castle and figure it out, we would have done that. I quite frankly don't like this whole fighting thing.
also, did they tell you about the dragon thing? You guys don't like dragons, right? I hate them personally.
Yeah, he almost
And,
got us killed multiple times.
And what do
Yeah.
dragons have to do with all of this?
Well, according to your oracle, there's one hanging out around here that is kind of whispering in your ear that is leading you astray.
Uthor will just kind of gesticulate, like, around here, a dragon. It seems unlikely.
Oh,
The last I knew, your oracle don't lie. And that was one of the things it told us. One of the things we could parse, at least.
Our giant buddy that took us to the Eye of the Allfather, who definitely went down
Harshnag?
swinging. Harshnag, yeah. He went down swinging with the blue dragon.
Oh,
yeah. We all did also see the dragon. Yeah.
Well, also, second question was, Harshnag was like exiled from the Frost Giants, right? But like, we don't know how he was in like the general view of all giant kind.
You would not know how he's viewed by giant kind in general.
Okay.
Also, it's about this time that the doors will open, and of course, Princesses Nim and Mirren will arrive and just kind of take up positions around the throne and say, "Whatever is over."
ladies.
Oh Jesus!
Brock unbuttons a button of his shirt and like pulls
We're
his
here
chain out
for
of the
that.
side.
They
Seems his
will.
abs.
He's like,
They will have Uthor whispering in Nim's ear to get her up to speed, and Hymetry whispering in Mirren's ear to get her up to speed, and both do not seem impressed. So really, where is this dragon we're meant to be leery of in our own court?
Well-
Look around.
But we haven't been here long enough to figure out your dragon problem yet. But we're
Well, of
just
course.
relaying what we were told.
may I ask?
We could have
Let-
died with that information, not
Uh,
telling you, and then you'd have a dragon in your court forever. That
On the left
wouldn't-
there, Mirren will be like, "Oh, maybe it's in the larder." Nim will be like, "Oh yes, it must have just gone in there for a snack, of course."
If I may ask, the three of you, of course, have been here that cannot be mistaken for another. But what of the advisors? The gentleman to your right, my lady, seems as has the air about him of a long-time trusted advisor, a vizier of sorts that has been here for quite some time. I can see this in the way that you speak and interact with him. But tell me, how long has Lady Hymetry been here?
That is an accurate assessment. Yes, Imperator Uthor has served my family for many hundreds of years. Lady Hymetry, though, she's come to us in more recent years. I don't see the length of her service here as being an issue.
I'd just say that anyone who's newer can potentially be an infiltrator. I'm not 100% telling you who it is.
There's
but
also
once again,
there's also the fact that I just realized that her fucking name is an anagram for Emerith.
yes. But, like,
Carissa will take on something of a defensive tone. She'll say, "So you're saying that one of my trusted advisors here? No. Let's be specific. You're saying that Hymetry is a dragon?
She's
Possible.
she's been
is there a
Mirren-
way that we could 100% prove everyone's
As-
bloodline?
As different as these sisters are, all three of them will share laughs at this notion. Sarissa's more like nervous and forced, but they plainly find this idea absurd.
Well, I mean, to the party is, I mean, I am not going to. Ito is scared out of his mind being in this court.
Is there a way that we can prove bloodlines?
Or where did she come from? Where does this trust stem from? How they said that she was a trusted advisor that had recently arrived. I mean, where is this trust coming from? If she's new, the advisor.
You see, Princess Sarissa will interrupt Hymetry. There they've come here to sow some kind of discord in your court, in your father's court.
Not really. Honestly, our plan was to keep, protecting the Sword Coast until we could, just wait for it to solve itself. But we quickly had to come here. So honestly, we're flying by the seat of our pants. We don't have an agenda. We're telling you what we know in hopes that you'll work with us, but we're not sitting here hoping to manipulate you.
And
Look.
let's face it, we wouldn't have the capability of being able to manipulate you. I mean, you guys.
Nim will chime in something to the effect of no, I don't think they have much in the way of capabilities, do they? Mirren she'll begin to make some other snide remark. Sarissa will raise her voice a little bit, sisters, please.
Look, Ceres. Can I call you Ceres?
Please
Give us
don't.
a chance. Give us a chance. Maybe we can work together to find your father.
Ignoring that, there was something else I was going to ask. What are your names?
I'm Brock,
Arthur Starsong.
but you can call me. Brock will catch himself at that point.
Just call him Brock. My name is Mango. This is my cat Chunk. Anybody in the city of Neverwinter or Waterdeep could probably vouch for me. Not that you get out there that often.
I'm Ito.
Cineros.
Did we ever?
You can call me
Notate.
anytime you like.
Did we ever notate what the Oracle told us? I just want to make sure there's not a piece of critical information that we're missing out on here, and I'm trying to find if I wrote that down anywhere.
So
We did write it down, but it's been a while that we might not remember where it's written.
The gist of it was that Mirren and Nim specifically were being manipulated by the dragon in court to further the dragon's goals and further divide the storm giants and giant kind as a whole, just to make it easier to fuck with all the giants. But here's the thing. Sarissa will kind of rise from her throne, and she'll take a couple steps and she'll say, Mango, yes, come here a moment, would you? She will extend a hand, and her advisors and her sisters and the guards all look very fucking confused.
I posted our notes from
I will
the
put
Oracle.
my teeny tiny little hand on her giant hand.
So in her hand, she is holding a you guys, small folk sized wooden coin.
Ooh.
Where the hell is the it looks like it's painted with a golden goose insignia. It's not something you immediately recognize. All of the guards and the court seem surprised and confused. But Sarissa will go on to say, this was brought to me by one of the guards who found the queen. They thought it was a keepsake of hers, but I know it wasn't, and I don't know what it represents. I have listened to all you've said, and I'm willing to give you a chance to prove your intentions and to help. And at this point, Hymetry will interrupt again. My lady, you can't seriously entertain this. For all we know, they're the ones who murdered your mother and abducted your father.
Ma'am, I am way too busy to do that.
Everybody give me an insight check.
Hoorah. Probably not going to do great at that. 18.
It's a little busy right now.
Yeah, I put in campaign discussion our answers from the Oracle, by the way. I did, in fact, write those down.
It's Troll 20.
So everyone except for Brock.
Nice.
Brock's too busy licking his beak, like trying to be flirty, doing a really bad job at it.
Hymetry hesitated after she spoke, like something bit her in the ass, and the other giants are kind of looking at her funny right now.
Oh, did you say kidnapped?
I mean, we don't know where he is, of course.
No, we don't.
And that's when it finally clicks for Brock. Like, yeah, no, she said he was abducted. Nobody used that word. Nobody said, like, oh, he's dead, he's this or that. People just thought he was missing, but she specifically said, like, he was abducted.
What do you know about my lovely lady's father?
When we spoke to the Oracle, it was shown to us, it was spoken to us, that King Hecaton was misled by his eldest daughters Mirren and Nim, who coveted his throne. They were the pawns of a much greater evil, a blue dragon by the name of Imrith in the guise of a storm giant. And now here we stand, this advisor being goaded on by the two sisters standing on each side of the throne. I do find that most curious. And here she is, slipping up, a simple slip of the tongue perhaps, but quite unbecoming of an advisor, my lady, at such a critical moment.
Smart. Not very smart for a big old lizard, are you?
You will see an angry shudder throughout Hymetry's body, at Brock's words specifically. And at this point, we are going to roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
I know how to debate him, dude. I know how to debate him.
It always comes back to fucking dragon racism every goddamn time.
Yeah, Brock is a masturbator, so.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's fucking Brock.
Oh yeah, Andy's slow right now.
Jesus.
Oh, thank
There
God.
we go.
Oh, thank God.
I was like, holy shit, boys.
It's going really poorly.
Seeing a 32 is just wild.
I got very, very good shit going on.
Oh, you didn't play with early Candlestick builds where Isaac solely built to go fast.
Like 48s at level 5 or whatever. Like,
Yeah, no, he loves stacking initiative in early Candlestick.
Isaac had to go first, or it was the end of the world, I guess.
Or else.
So, Erithir, you are immediately, like, on the move. As you can see, there's, like, a crackle of energy coming about from, quote-unquote, Hymetry, whose name, as you have since devised, is in fact an anagram of Imrith.
Well.
Not very smart for a dragon. Holy shit.
I was about to say, stop talking.
It's always the racism. Like, why do we have to travel with a racist?
This is something, blah, 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 blah. It's a reaction. I was looking at absorb element.
Racist.
I don't put up with intolerance.
I don't know. Like, I don't want to, like, immediately draw weapons, but,
There are
like...
two kinds of people I hate.
Well, I'll put it to you this way.
Racists and dragons.
The rest of the court is kind of in shock right now, but Blue Dragon shock.
Yeah.
But, Imrith is about to throw down. Something is about to fucking happen.
Got you.
Bare minimum, I'd prep to get hit.
Yeah, definitely. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like 30. There we go. Arthur will, like, get some space. We'll have his sword out.
I was like, Arthur, help! I'm too close. Arthur, help!
Yeah,
I'm too
that's
close.
that's why he's doing this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bonus action dash up to homegirl over here. Probably the worst mistake I'll ever make, but use an action to mirror image, and he would just shout out, "Come then, Imrith, prove your innocence." And that'll be my turn.
She just fours and there's here. Anyway, Ito.
I think Ito will probably move up as well. 15, 20, 25, 30.
And
35 and cast. Ah, man.
Cast man. I'm not familiar with that spell.
Well, I want to kind of save that slot, so I'll just cast Sanctuary on Aerithir.
Muchos gracias.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Imla's turn. She's going to take a single step this way. She is going to reach a hand towards Sarissa's neck,
Oh shit. I cast it on the wrong person.
and she's going to rip off something that she was wearing as a necklace. That, while kind of small compared to a giant, compared to you guys, it was like a small staff or something that was like on like a necklace made of kelp. Some sort of weird necklace. She rips it off Sarissa's neck. And I think that's it for her turn.
Interesting.
Mango turn.
Get the fuck out of here.
I gotta think strongly about what I use and where I use it now, don't I? Oh, wow. I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance and use my standard spell sculpting on me, my friends, the lady who's chill with me, and the dude who's chill with me.
Alright, cool. Alright, and that's it for your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Brock turn.
Will. Well, first of all, we'll cast Hunter's Mark on Imarith. And then we'll just make some attacks here.
Hey, those both hit.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Boop, boop. And such are 2d6. So what? 22 plus 3 is 25 damage, right?
Yeah.
It's like, ha, take that. But you never seen anybody do it like this.
Everything in Brock's life has led up to this one moment, and he's just like biffing the delivery so bad.
Sinro's turn.
Don't worry, we'll protect you from these stupid scalies.
God. Imagine if one of us had decided to play a Dragonborn for this fucking campaign. Imagine.
So, we're just gonna start blasting, right? Is that where we're at?
Homegirl over
So
here
we're
seems
doing-
like she's fitting a step to us, so I mean, yeah, we're...
It's all Brock has, okay?
Alright, pew pew.
That first one hits, second one did not. Second one just glances off her. Okay, their turn.
Yep.
Okay, top of the initiative. Aerithir.
I mean, you know what the fuck it is. I might not want to pull out the fucking giant slaying sword in the middle of the storm giant court. Although, I will say, that would be a pretty good fucking indicator of what... Oh, shit, that's a good idea. Yeah, Arethyr will, pull this out, because he's confident this is a dragon in disguise. He will say, "This is the blade with which we laid down the other leaders of the giants. Watch it now as it fails to harm her, in a way that it should." And he will start, smacking. Fuck.
She's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
allergic.
She's, like, fucking dodging and weaving here, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's
it
unfortunate.
Yeah.
fails to harm her
Yeah.
as she basically like backhand swats you out of the way.
Yeah.
Of course, it won't hurt me if it doesn't hit me.
Look, we're working on it, okay?
Edo turn.
All right. Well, here's another thing I'll do. I'll play a little bit more utility. I'll cast Enlarge on Arethyr.
Ooh, big. Can I make myself big? I don't know if I can make myself big. Is there? No. Is there anything in my character sheet I can do to make me big?
I think you just go into your settings and change the dimensions of your token, right?
Well, like the little settings on the token itself don't have anything for that. Let's see. Well, I will just pretend to be big.
You can just stretch your token.
Can you?
You should think so.
I think that DM.
Or maybe the DM has to do it.
I don't
I
think
can do that.
Oh yeah, big. Those are my beautiful art.
We need you to do a little expansion on.
Expansion, no jutsu. Is that it for Edo's turn?
Domain expansion.
Yes.
A little inflation.
Cool. Imer's turn. So she will say something to the effect of, Bono Pruzawundu.
You
And
speak Hadese now? Like, what are we talking about?
They want a manga star sword.
What language is she speaking?
Probably
Draconic.
Draconic.
Oh, I hear what she's saying.
you're picking up what she's putting down.
Yeah.
Where is her fucking thing? She says, where's the thing? Where's the thing? Yeah, it's not super important. She says something to the effect of like, "I'll deal with all of you later," and she fucking teleports away.
Oh great, I talked up all that fun stuff.
No.
Is everybody else gonna be chill, or are we gonna keep fighting?
Yeah,
Yep,
the
that's
moment that she ports off, Arethyr stows his blades.
All right. Do you believe us now? We have no reason to lie to you, and we didn't.
Do any of us speak Draconic? Is the question.
Yes, I do.
I honestly cannot remember. He speaks so many languages at this point. Yep, Brock also speaks Draconic.
Then we can pretty
Draconic
much.
because he talked shit in Draconic to the dragon that one time.
Yeah.
That was rather damning. Sarissa moves to like go sit on the Wormskull throne, but she stops. She kind of looks left at that throne. She makes a disgusted face. Uthor picks up on this. He will step away from the throne and like let her take a seat there. She takes a minute to compose herself. Nim and Mirren, they're just kind of gonna exchange a look, and then they're gonna both go fuck off. I'm just gonna there. Yeah. Here, let's see. Sarissa will, as I said, take a minute to compose herself. And she will say something to the effect of, "You have to understand that the time when we lost our mother, she was there for us, for all of us. And in a time when our father disappeared, she was another source of strength for us. But we have to face facts that obviously all you've said here today has been correct.
You don't have to explain or excuse anything. The nature of deceiver is to deceive and lull you into a false sense of security.
Well, that may be, but there needs to be action. Not only has she revealed her true colors, she's also stolen one of our artifacts now. She will gesture to her now naked neck. She stole the scepter that lets one of us sit on the throne. Without it, its powers cannot be controlled. Worse still, if she were to come back and somehow take control of this court, she could lay ruin on all of us with the powers of the throne. That is how King Hecaton was able to maintain control over the giants in the past, is through the powers granted him by this throne. And now without its powers, this is dire.
We were told by the Oracle that he willingly shattered the Ordning. But we'd assume that
the Allfather did.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry. Sorry, it's like, whenever he's like the big Mag Daddy of all the giants, it's hard in my brain to not be like, yeah, the Allfather, duh. Arether just says, well, this doesn't change anything. The Ordning is still shattered, and we can get the staff back. But this leaves two things to be wondered. Where exactly is King Hecaton, and where did Imrith go? I would be willing to bet that this might be the same place.
Well, I will tell you what I can, what I know of what happened. Again, my father disappeared without a trace, but the likeliest spot you are to find anything is where my mother died, perhaps. The people who murdered my mother might well have also kidnapped my father, and that wooden coin is the only clue I have of anything that happened there. She was found at a place that the small folk call... Loading, please wait. Where the hell is it?
Your town name. Loading, please wait. What could it mean?
Blah, 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 blah. Okay, none of this is helping me fucking much. Can't control half this shit either. Red Rocks. Queen Aeries' body was found on a cluster of islands that small folk refer to as the Red Rocks.
Red Rocks. Is that something I can do a history world? I've been playing too much Pathfinder. History check.
I can just tell you guys, it's just a collection of tiny islets off of the coast, collectively known as the Red Rocks.
Got you. We are willing to, and we can acquire transportation. Actually, 9 hells. Where exactly is the Maelstrom located physically in Faerun?
Yeah, we might be able to call our ride over. We didn't get here the normal way, as you can probably guess.
Let me go to my master map of the north.
Also, we might could use some help smoothing things over with the other giants.
Well, once the Ordning is re-established, I believe that will be a concern for King Hecaton, should he still live.
You say that, but the fire giants are pretty adamant about us being dead, so
well,
help sooner rather than later might be nice, even if it's in delaying them.
I just hope that, should we restore King Hecaton to the throne, his goodwill would be enough to cover us in that regard. I hope. Speaking of which, my lady, before we go about traipsing about to find Imrith, it has been a very long day. We have just come from dealing with the fire giants, as a matter of fact, and their quest to rebuild the Vodendod. We really need a rest.
So she has a whole bunch of charts and stuff in her. I mean, it's a fucking palace, and she's a nerd about small folks. So
Nice.
she'll have adequate maps to show you. Red Rocks is basically a bit northwest of Waterdeep, and Maelstrom is.
And you know what? We got our asses saved by her being a nerd. So it's like the opposite of the last Brandon campaign, where nerds were the enemy.
Yeah. So you are there. She will, I have to assume, be able to provide you some sort of transportation to the shore.
Well,
Yeah, the funny thing is, I don't think it fucking says anywhere of like, yeah, they can just do this for you. I don't think there is anything quite as. Oh, that's yeah. There we go. Well, when you are ready, and we do have guest rooms, although I suppose you might have found those already if you've been exploring around here a bit.
Yes,
You
were
have
trying to be
guest
careful.
rooms that we will be happy to host you in if you need to rest and recover. But after that, we can hurry you away to the coast. We have a space here set aside that has magical properties that we can use to teleport you where you need to go.
Oh, hell yeah. Also, there's a bonus one of us who accidentally got brought here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
isn't that-
fuck, I forgot about him.
We did leave
Everyone
him in
did.
the guest room.
It's like,
we
holy
will have to
shit,
pick him up.
Could've been
There is
funny.
one more of us here, but he is harmless, and actually, I don't think we even got his name.
Yeah, given we're approaching the end of the night here, I'm just gonna hand wave some of that shit of like, yeah, whatever his name was, he'll be teleported to wherever the fuck he wants to go. He will thank you guys again for saving his fucking life.
Here I was hoping he was going to be important.
Eh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, where the fuck was I? Ah, yes. So this area southeastish of the throne room where you guys were, like across from where you had snuck in through the secret door and that. That area is known as the Meditation Cave. This naturally formed cave has bioluminescent lichen, coral, snails, and starfish clinging to its damp walls. The area radiates overlapping auras of conjuration, divination, and evocation magic when scrutinized with a detect magic spell. Over the years, the storm giants have learned how to become attuned to the magic of this cave and harness its innate magical properties. Becoming attuned to the cave requires the creature to spend a short rest meditating inside the cave. Blah blah blah. Otherwise, at the end of the short rest, the creature becomes aware of the cave's magical properties and can use them as described here. Only one creature can be attuned to the cave at a time. Blah 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 blah.
I found your shut the
creatures-
fuck up on the map, by the way. That's very, very good touch.
I fucking hate how often it's just like, here's secret doors.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. No, you're good. A creature is attuned to the cave and use an action to cast one of the following spells, requiring no material components: clairvoyance, identify, sending, or teleport.
Ooh.
So I mean,
mean-
yeah, you guys can just get fucking teleported to the coast.
Sending
No
would
big
be a
deal.
good one to have to let our
Rob
pilot
looks
know
at
where
her
the
and
fuck we are.
goes, like
Yeah.
what I'm seeing in here. And then
The-
winks at Sarissa.
Please don't cause a diplomatic incident. I'm begging you.
Yeah. So presumably, and she will suggest that your move is to teleport yourselves to Waterdeep, because that's like the closest major human city that she knows of to Red Rocks. So you get yourself outfitted and go on your way.
It just so happens that we know an ace shipwright who would probably be willing to help us.
Wow, it really is just right off the coast of Waterdeep, huh?
It is handy.
Yeah, I mean, like, fucking, yeah, back to Waterdeep, baby. After we, send our buddy, like, hey, we're underwater.
You go home.
Well, yeah. Send that guy home. I'm talking about
out of here.
I'm talking about Barnum. I'm talking about our pilot.
So, you guys can long rest and heal yourselves up, spell slots, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Blood.
Is there anything specific you want to do or ask or talk about or whatever while you're down here? You will be able to basically freely return, because if you don't remember, you still have conches.
Oh yeah.
Which, yeah, you can use those to freely return to Maelstrom when you need to do so.
I mean, I don't know. It seems like we're like relatively in endgame here. Didn't you say this module goes up to 12?
Yes, I did. You will be soon entering Chapter 11.
Nice.
Don't worry, not bankruptcy. Just Chapter 11.
I didn't even think about it.
What the fuck level do I have you guys at right now?
10.
10. Yeah. If you guys have no further business down here, we will end the session there, entering into Chapter 11, and you guys will be hitting level 11.
Fuck yes. My very stupid build,
Make a wish.
finally.
11, make a wish.
Let's effing
We'll
go.
close.
I finally have my 3rd subclass. Oh, it's so stupid. I'm so happy.
Oh, we leveling up again?
The chapter titles are usually a bit spoilery, but this one is so vague that I feel fine in telling you guys. Chapter 11, Caught in the Tentacles.
I wonder what that could be.
Incredible.
Hentai for sure.
Alright, I've got exactly
Chapter
90
12's title is literally like, here's where Imra's hideout is. So I'm not going to say the title of that one. That'd be fucking stupid.
Oh, you won't just give us the answer on how to solve everything?
No.
Alrighty, boys. I'm taking a page
Bullshit.
out of Josh's BG3 book, and I'm going Blade Singer, baby.
So more as an aside than anything, and also because it's a really funny detail. Just as kind of a post-credits thing here. As you guys are teleported away to your places, and your rescued dwarf is thankful, and he teleports away to wherever the fuck he's going. Some of the Storm Giant guards will be like, "Hey, so we investigated the rooms because small folk have been in and around here. There's a bunch of stuff missing."
Oh? We very specifically didn't take anything on account of wanting to have...
Oh no, this is them to like themselves. This is after you guys have left. Like, do you think the small folk took? I mean, they must have taken it. Sarissa's like, that doesn't sound like these folk. I mean, maybe that. Oh dear, maybe that fellow they were with.
All right, well, side
And
quest,
we
boys.
close off on a very sus person that you guys rescued, which was nice, but he is actually kind of a piece of shit.
Well,
But you had no way knowing that. So
I was about to
that's
say.
but that's really
finds out some murders in cold blood.
So it's really funny that you guys rescued him and brought him to Maelstrom.
Look, man, like fucking. All right, sorry that I'm a bleeding heart,
No.
and like he had an opportunity to be a hero. All right, sorry. I mean, that's very
it's okay.
silly.
When the campaign is over, I'll tell you guys who the fuck he actually is, and you will maybe cringe a little, but that's okay.
Did we get the serial rapist of the world, and we were just like, "Come with us, buddy"?
We saved Super Hitler.
Not quite that bad, but still kind of bad. And okay, yeah. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having us.
Yes,
It
sir.
really is not an inherently difficult thing to suss out Imrith. Not just because anagram her name, but she's an idiot.
Yeah, well, fucking dragon. I wouldn't even say that she's an idiot. Maybe it's just, you can always say that fucking dragons are very proud individuals.
That's literally why she anagrammed her name. She wasn't going to debase herself by making up some other title that detracts away from her name somehow.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna head on out. I gotta go to bed.
All right, buddy.
I'm gonna go potty and then commence the puppy potty time.
Yeah, puppy potty time.
They have full bladders, so I must go help them.
I'll see you guys.
All right, buddy.
Good night, folks.
Oh, Emily, you know what level 11 means?
Huh?
You're getting level 6 spells now. I don't even know if we got this far on no, I think OG Aerithir Mango made it to like level 12, I want to say.
Like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
OG Aerithir and Mango made it pretty far because we played them pretty consistently for a long time.
I would say that like near the end
Then
we
when
weren't
Liam's alcoholism got really bad, he would just give us levels for the hell of it.
Well, and I was also going to say like near the end we weren't really playing too much D&D anymore. Like we weren't really getting into fights that often.
No.
I'm going to talk to Brandon about shields and blade singing cuz whoops.
See you guys.
All right, later, buddy.
Bye.
But yeah, may I draw your attention to such spells as Chain Lightning, Circle of
Yeah.
Death, Disintegrate, Fizzbant's
No.
Platinum Shield, Investiture of Flame, Magic Jar. Like, a lot of good shit. Scatter, Soul Cage, Wall of Ice. Fucking God.
What do we get level 9? Nothing?
What, level 9
Nothing.
what, Ranger?
Yeah.
It might be a spell level up.
Oh, it probably is.
Hey, Mugen.
It is a spell level up. What are third level ranger spells like?
You can get yourself, like, lightning arrows or flame arrows, whatever the level 3 one is.
Oh, it's about goddamn time, honestly.
Mhm. Blade class. Blade singing wizard level.
Let's see here.
Yeah, let me look at the ranger spell list.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
I'm just mostly curious about what your options are too. A Chardalon's try would be funny because a Chardalon is a dragon. So, you know. Just learn some dragon magic real quick. Being character. Revivify is hilarious. The
No,
idea
you gotta learn the dragon magic so that you can be racist accurately.
that...
It's like somebody who hates Chinese people but learns Mandarin so that they can insult them in their own tongue.
Jesus. Fucking measurehead level shit. Motherfucking, imagine Brock bringing people to life from the dead. Shit's hilarious to me. I mean, we'd have to find, like, a diamond, but it is also, like, our only source of Revivify. Because, I mean, I don't think any, no, the rest of us have no access to any sort of divine spells, I don't think, and Bard sure as fuck can't revive people. Can Bard revive people? Let's see. Well, I mean, technically they can do anything because of fucking magical secrets, but I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I can't remember exactly what my planned level layout was gonna be going up to 20. I know I wanted to put more into Rogue because sneak attack damage is bonkers. Maybe I wanted to do 10 in Bard? Because I only need 2 in Wizard. I got what I needed from it. That's a thinker. What else? Fucking, I would almost say non-detection, but like fucking Pass Without Trace has us.
Water breathing?
Water
After we get out of the water area?
Yeah. Oh man, Wind Wall. Just start freaking buffing your fucking wings as hard as you possibly can. I think Conjure Barrage is pretty cool, if I recall correctly. You throw a non-magical weapon or fire a piece of non-magical ammunition to create a... Oh yeah, that's your volley spell, basically. Oh wait, no. Yeah, each creature in a 60-foot cone, that's right. Yeah, so you just, like, turn one arrow into, like, a fucking shockwave of arrows. Alright, I'm gonna swap out one of my level 2 spells for Misty Step.
Might just take lightning arrow.
You only get one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh yeah, you know it's wizard that gets 2 every level.
Yeah, I'll do this later. Okay, I'm gonna get going. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, buddy.
Hey,
Have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Yeah, if you look at like whatever level 6 spells you want, whatever 2 of them you want, I can throw them in there for you. Man, we'll figure that out. I'm gonna hop off a voice and in the recording.